Glenwood Church of Christ in Tyler is celebrating 75 years. After being founded in 1951, the church moved from what is now the Tyler ISD Industrial Complex to Holly Tree Drive in 1997. Minister Dr. DJ Bull says that they outgrew the facility and wanted to move to a different part of Tyler. More than 100 people attended today's service. Bulls adds that the church's loving spirit has remained constant throughout the years.